Okay, so I'm going to go through this hive here that I found that was dead. I already took the sugar board off. Just going to go through, see how much honey. I'm pretty sure it really feels this top box is heavy, so it still got plenty of honey in it. I'll probably just distribute it amongst the rest of the hives. If there's any empty frames, I'll just put the honey in there and replace the empty frames. So that'll just help out the other colonies that have survived. I discovered this yesterday but still left this out. I have not really went through it, but there might be some robber bees that did come in and take some things out. Okay. Yep, still like a whole frame of honey. Work my way towards the center and see if I can find the cluster. Frame feels really heavy. Backside's got some honey and then uncapped honey. I'm gonna guess that was a probably small cluster that started hatching, and they just backfilled it on the warmer days with some nectar that might have been around. You know, honey on this back side. Yep. Yeah, honey around the edges. I don't see any eggs, but those cells are empty. It does not have any nectar in it. You see a little wad of bees there on top, but maybe we're going to be getting into the... See if we can find the queen in here. No eggs in the empty cells. You can see some bee butts sticking out of the cells. See if you can zoom in there to see. Some bee butts in there. I mean, I can see sticking out of the cells. Still haven't really found the cluster yet. It's kind of odd I don't see the cluster of dead bees though. There were some on the bottom board that I did go ahead and scrape off, but I didn't notice a queen or anything down there. So maybe the bees just absconded me. They just left because of the moisture problem instead of hanging around, which I'm not sure where else they would have found this time of year to go. Okay, so I'm going to dig down to the bottom box and we're going to see what's down there. Okay, down the second box. I'm going to continue looking to see if I can figure out what happened to the bees. Top box did not have really anything. There were some bees stuck in the cells. I didn't really see like a cluster of them. I didn't see the queen. She's marked, so, but no. So we're going to go down through this bottom, and I'm really not seeing a cluster down here either. Well, nothing really on that one. That looks like an empty, not even drawn out frame. Some bee bread there. It's a mixture of pollen and some nectar. Nothing drawn on that. There's some cells that didn't hatch either. Must have got too cold. Ended up freezing. They couldn't keep their brood warm enough, so those ones didn't hatch out. Bee bread. Completely empty frame, they didn't even get that filled out. Looks like they might have moved up to the top box and just quit Quit paying attention to this bottom. Definitely a lot of bee bread there, which is the pollen and nectar. Just on this other side, same thing. Bunch of bee bread. And these two were probably empty frames. Yeah, not really drawn out. This one's kind of started to draw out. We got some nectar and a little bit of bee bread pollen. But it does look wet in here. I did have this hive sitting at an angle, so the water would drain out. But okay, so that's kind of going through the hive that left, and I think might make the conclusion they probably absconded and just left. Probably conditions were not to their standards of living in here, so they made the decision to try to survive up.